Today's guest is someone whose work touches millions of Catholics around the world. Charlie McKinney is the publisher of Sophia Institute Press and the president of Sophia Institute for Teachers, CatholicExchange.com, and CrisisMagazine.com as well, where he leads efforts to bring faithful, accessible resources to the church. Charlie, thank you so much for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course, of course. And you're not calling in from too far, are you? You mentioned New Hampshire.
Yeah, I'm just over the border in New Hampshire. Sophia's offices, our warehouses are in Nashua. So, we've got several staff that are in your archdiocese there. So, very local.
Thank you. Well, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us here in the living room, though virtually, not too far off. And we know that Sophia Institute recently introduced Saintifi, which I would love to hear. How does that change the way Catholics can access books and spiritual formation?
Yeah, well, thanks for asking. Yeah, Sophia, we've been publishing books for 30 years, and we've got this great library of Catholic books, faithful to the church, helps people to develop their spirituality and come to understand the faith better. And over the past year, we've invested heavily in transforming a large percentage of those books into audiobooks. And so we thought, why not take all of those audiobooks and all the ebooks that we've created and put them on an app so that Catholics can access all of that content unlimited for less than $10. And so that's what we've done. So for $9.99, hundreds of audiobooks, hundreds of ebooks. You could listen to 100 audiobooks this month and it doesn't cost you a penny more. And so as a nonprofit organization, our goal is to make sure that we've got good, faithful content that's easily accessible in the hands of people. And we felt like this app would be a great way to, at least remove finances as a barrier to consuming good Catholic content.
That's amazing. I will say I have a pretty huge Catholic bookshelf at home with quite a few Sophia Institute books as well. But I'm a big online audiobook podcaster, so I'm super excited for this as well. So thank you for bringing
Yeah.
this to our listeners. And I'd
Yeah,
love
of
to
course.
hear.
Well, listen, more and more people are listening to audiobooks.
Oh
Like I
yeah.
find myself listening to more audiobooks now than I read, just because you could do it mowing the yard or working around the
Yeah.
house or driving your commute. And I was kind of surprised at, my expectations that more young people would be which they are using Sanctify in our audiobooks, because I had
Awesome.
read an article that said that 50% of young people 35 and younger had listened to at least one audiobook in the past year, whereas it's under
Mm,
50% who actually picked up a physical book and read it.
mm.
So that's been great reaching out to those young people, but also the number of older people who are struggling to see, who have said thank you for Sanctify for all these
Yeah.
audiobooks, has been great to see as well. So it's important that we make sure that we have good Catholic content that's accessible for, that's accessible for the way people need to absorb it.
Exactly. You're thinking about what people need today in this modern world, of course. Digital is everything right now. And I'm glad
That's
that I
right.
can also join that group of younger folks who are looking and listening online as well. So thank you. And I'd love to hear what inspired the creation. Like, do you hope it offers Catholics something that they can't find elsewhere as well?
Yeah, well, I would say a couple things inspired it. I mean, one was that article I read about how many young people are
Yeah.
listening to audiobooks. And I feel like the Catholic world, we've just been so far behind the secular world in turning our books into audiobooks. And so
Mm,
we at Sophia made a conscious effort to invest heavily in that so that good, solid, faithful Catholic content's available in that medium. But the other thing is, like I mentioned, I'm listening to more audiobooks than I used to. So I would go buy a book off Audible, and it's $15 or whatever, but I could listen to 5 or 6 audiobooks no
yeah.
problem a month, and that just gets to be expensive. And that was the thing that I said, well, gosh, it'd be great if I could pay one flat fee and just have unlimited access to audiobooks and ebooks. So that was sort of the idea behind it. um, but then also, when you publish an audiobook, which is not inexpensive to do,
Mm,
Amazon's going to take 75% of that revenue. The
mm.
publisher and the author only gets 25% of that revenue. So if we can create another mechanism to get that content to readers, and we could save that money and pass it on, that helps to keep that money in the Catholic world, which we felt was
Absolutely.
very important as well.
Absolutely. I love the mission all around. And does it only incorporate Sophia Institute books?
Right now, it only incorporates our books. In the future, we'd love to have other publishers in there as well. Like it'll be wide open. So we've launched it 5 weeks ago. It's been going great. There haven't been any hiccups or hitches, so I feel very confident in making a case to other publishers to join us on this. We do have several podcasts that we've included in there as well.
Wonderful.
So you see Father Mike Schmidt and Matt Fradd and others that are popular, good, faithful Catholics. So we've curated some very popular podcasts that you can rely on that we've included in there as well.
Incredible. And we're coming to the end of the show, but we have to know, what are the different subscription options for Saintifi, and where can people sign up?
Yeah, you can go to saintifi.com. So it's saintifi.com and click the purple button on there. You can go in, whether you're on your phone or whether you're on your browser, and you can look, you can see all the content. We've hidden nothing. Now,
Great.
you can listen to 5 or 6 books, so some of it's behind a paywall, but you can see everything that's in there, saintifi.com, and we've got all that content on the website.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Charlie, for being here with us. And listeners, you heard it here, saintifi.com to get all of your books and audiobooks and podcasts as well. Thank you.